But if you just let them to be, oh, for the reason I want to train them, you release money. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to today's video. I hope everyone is doing all right. So today is a sit down video. Yeah, from the title, the reasons, the selfish reasons why parents train their children or their child. Okay, that is the topic of today's video. So in that note, I want to welcome everyone to this video. You're welcome. If you're new, my name is Chidima from Nigeria. Hi. You call me Chidima or Chia by abbreviation. Okay, I'm into lifestyle. I do cooking and those channels, sometimes sit down video. Thank you so much for coming. So please consider to subscribe. Don't make it your last time. Keep coming, keep supporting those channels, keep supporting me, and God bless you. To my returnees, hi everyone. I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support. You always support me. Anytime I upload video, you are always there to engage, to watch all my videos. I really appreciate, and I pray that God Almighty will bless you all, because you are the reason why I am here. I see the views, because sometimes it's very hard after creating content, you know. Yeah, but we move. Okay, yeah, thank you everyone for coming. So in today's video, let's go into the video straight. Okay, by the grace of God, God has blessed you with children. Those children are your responsibility, period. They are your responsibility. So before I will start to mention them, I am of the opinion that you take those children as your responsibility. So that being said, everything you are going to do, every decision you are going to be taking as a parent, it is for the fact that they are your responsibility until they get to the age where they can take decisions. And as a parent, you don't even leave them at that age. You want to do everything possible to chip in your own best ideas and best options, right? But in that age now, you don't force them to do something. Even at a little age, there are things you don't force your child to do, because of course some of them will say no. When you look at it, when they keep saying no, you cannot even do anything other than to caution, other than to still parent them. Some of the reasons that I have here: number one, the selfish reason most parents train their children that is inappropriate. Okay, you have many reasons to train up your child, but those ones that are inappropriate, you don't want to think about them. You don't want to, because of this or because of that, to give your child the best training, the best feelings, the best education, the best everything you want to as a parent. Okay, no selfish reason, no selfish reason. So most of the selfish reason I have here will not be all, is because you don't want your child to be the you want, as a parent, you want your child or your children to be the only successful person in the world or the society. What do you mean by that? Because if you feel that you want only your child to be successful, where are those successful people that they will emulate? Have you thought it that there are successful people, as your child is growing, they emulate people as they are growing? They want to pattern their lives to people who have already made a success story, and now you are training them to be the only successful people in the world, to be only successful people in your community. And this brings about serious competition to that child. There are some decisions the child cannot, really take, because of what you feel as a parent is the best way for them to be successful. no, don't train your child that way. That is selfish reason. So another second, number two reason, selfish reason why some parents train their child is because of pride. Okay, some parents will be like, because of this, because of that, because I made this belt with my friends that my child will go to a private school. That is pride. And you know, even though you said that before, even though you made that promise within you, as time goes on, you know your financial capability as a parent. You know, you want to weigh your options, whether can my child still go to this private school? Can I still afford it even though I said it? If you continue to carry on with that, that is pride, because you know that you are not really financially buoyant to take your child to that private school. So now, because of pride, you want to train up your child in a private school where you cannot afford. I was with a lady last time. Well, so there's this story of a lecturer. He's a civil servant. Lecturers are civil servants. They grow every 3 years. You know, they go through promotion in Nigeria. They don't really, their money doesn't just come like that. They go through promotion. They, you know, go occupy one position that they will have like a little increment, like being HOD, which the increment is not that big. Okay, she is a lecturer. Okay, but because she promised that her child will go to her daughter, and she have 3 children, and she says they will go to private schools, so she started training them in private schools. Of course they will be doing well, that is private school, right? At the university level, that becomes so high. The university she choose happens to be very expensive, 8 million naira. Anytime that they are in new session, like in another level, from year 1 she paid more than that to do clearance. Year 2 she have to pay 8 million naira. This lady, as I'm talking to you, she keeps borrowing, and let me tell you what that will do to her. She will keep extorting money from students, whether you believe me or not. Some pride can lead you into doing things that you don't want to do. That is a selfish reason for training up your child. There are universities, government universities, where the lecturers are teaching them very well and students are doing well. If you look at it's just for that child. Know the capability of your child. Know the course your child is doing. Your child will excel. It doesn't necessarily mean the child must go to private school where you borrow. As I'm talking to you, this woman is hypertensive now because she keeps thinking of how to pay. So another selfish reason why some parents train up their children. Let me tell you another selfish. That's number 3. It is because because of what people will say. You see, they didn't even have this notion that these children are my responsibility, and this one happens commonly in men. They will be like, if I don't put money now, people will say, what people will say cannot make you to train up your child, because training up your child does not necessarily mean money. So they have to, because of what people will say, they keep bringing money. They keep bringing money. They don't even know how that child is faring. They don't even know whether that child needs that money. Some children does not need so much. They just need your parental care. Some children does not need your millions. They need you to provide their essentials and to be there to guide them, so they don't make mistakes as they are growing. Because they are growing, they have many options. They have distractions. They have their peers there. They have everything in the society, everything turning upside down. They have people in their classes who does one thing or the other. They have people in their classes who smokes, who take all these hard drugs. Yes, I have seen a little boy of 13 smoking, and then you ask a question, what is going on? And this, your child, your children are going through those things every day. You are not there as a parent to train them, to say, hey, leave them, don't go there. In fact, if you see a way, tell them it's not a good life. If you don't see a way, back off, leave them, don't go there. That is a way to destruction. That way cannot do you any good. For one reason or the other, some parents did not, see their children grow, to monitor them, one reason or the other. I understand it is something that no parent wish to. Every parent should wish to, see how your children are growing. In terms of training, your presence matters. Your parental care, your observation matters in this matter. So training, you throw money. Training, especially men, you throw the money to your wife's account, pay off. The children never sees you. They don't know how dad will react if they do anything wrong. That is a wrong decision. Please, it's a selfish decision for you to train up your child. If you are doing it, please stop it now. Stop it before you regret it. Now we are going to number 4. Number 4 reason why some parents train up their children. Selfish reason, is because of the government. On a normal day, parents do not want, in fact, even though with the government, because of the government will be against them, like you cannot have a child, you just allow the child to be, everywhere. You are not there, you don't provide shelter for that child, you don't provide food, you now leave that child at the age of 10, at the age of 9, just a little baby, to go and hawk, to go and do one work or the other. The government will ask questions, right? Here in America they ask, but I don't know I don't know of other places if they do that. In America, you cannot see a child hawking. No matter how poor, how difficult it is, you cannot see any child who is at the age of being in primary school or in high school. You cannot see that child hawking anything. For their menial job starts at the age of either 15 or 16, and then your parents will co-sign for you to do that work. You are not even up to the age of opening your account here in abroad. So children are meant to study or to build up their careers, grow. So your parents, the government will always ask questions. So because of that reason, some people train up their children. That is selfish. You don't allow the government to let you know what to do for your own blood, for your own child. Okay? But that selfish reason, because of that selfish reason, you are training the child because of the government. You don't want to be in trouble. And because of that, the training will not be so good. It will not be so good, because you'll be training that child with, I don't want the problem of the government. Not to train that child to become something useful, to become a better person. You will not devote your time in this case now. All right, so let's go to number 5 reason why, selfish reason why people parents train their children. I'm so sorry for that. Some parents, because of their parents, some parents say why they are training their children is because their parents sent them to school, and for that they want to do the same thing. So when you let it not be your only reason because your parents did the same to you. What about the people their parents never sent to school? Does it mean that when they have their own children, they are not going to train them? No. So this is a selfish reason. When you say because my parents train me, that is why I have to train my children. So that way you just feel like because of my parents. You are training your children because they are your children and they are your obligation until they get to the age. not because your parents trained you. For that, you will train them. Of course, we learn one, two, three. We learn so many good things from our parents who were there to teach us. Some parents were never there, okay? And some people learn from people that were there, their guidance. Because their parents sent them to school, so that is the only thing they owe their children, is to make sure they go to school. No, parenting is more than making sure that they go to school. Parenting means everything. It takes strength from you. Sometimes it takes sleep from you, because you want to sleep and wake up to see how this my child, this one is not doing well. How can I help my child? But when you say because you owe them that school, every other thing they are doing will be less concerned. You will be feeling less concerned, because then you are not taking it as your obligation, as something that you will do. If you have watched this video up to this time, I don't know if you're new in my channel and you're seeing this video, and I don't know whether you have your contributions to make, please let it be in the comment section, so that next time we can talk about them. If you have other things you want to contribute, please comment in the comment section. If there are any ways that you will say, no, I disagree with you on this one, also number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 reasons I mentioned, please also comment, so that I can learn, we can learn. Okay, I will read all the comments, and I want to learn, so that next time I correct myself in this area that is not selfish. Okay, I have mentioned up to 5 selfish reasons why parents train their children, which we are not supposed to have those reasons. We don't need them. So that we don't make mistakes or do things that we are not supposed to do, or things that are very hard for us. Okay, because of the reason of training up our children, we have to do it, balance our life, check how things are working for us. In as much as we want the best for them, we want to weigh how things are going, so that they will be better people. You want to see, I'll revisit this topic in another way too. Okay, there are some things, how we want to balance the training of our children, so that we don't be in a condition of regret. Okay, we want to do that. Everybody will do that. We want to learn it. Okay, that will be in another sit down video, because after this video is posted out, I must have cooked and I must have posted, and then another video maybe I must have gone outside and vlogged, I must have posted. So it will be another sit down video. Then we'll talk about this other better reasons or options to help us to train our children. Okay, so we are going to check our number 6. So number 6 says, some parents, because when their children are successful, they begin to enjoy. So they have everything they want, including unnecessary things. Okay, this one is very long. See, some selfish parents train up their children for what they want to get from those children. You see that? It is a selfish reason for you to train up your children. I know, as a mother, as a parent, we want our children to get something. In return, they have to help us. Yes, everybody should have that notion, that belief, that it happens, because we have seen some children who elevated their parents, who really helped their parents. Okay, yeah, but let us, as people who are educated, knowing how this world is going now, let us not carry that one in mind. Especially if you are in this America. America is not Africa. And even in some places, I mean some families in Africa are suffering this particular reason, this selfish reason of you training your child, of you borrowing. It's a selfish reason to say, after training my child will be successful and my child will bring me all the good things. Yes, every parent wants their child to be successful. Every child parents want their children to be, in fact, the richest. I will be so glad if my child is the rich, my child or my children are the richest people in the world. But what if they don't care? Because some of them do not care. I have seen one old woman that died. Before she died, her child, one of her children he was doing well, but he never cared. It was just little or nothing. Okay, some children can just decide not to give. Children are selfish on their own nowadays. Your child, you think, that loves you so much, it is because you are giving them. You are giving them even your last card. You are giving them even something that will help you to stay alive. You need your medications, you don't get it because you are giving to your children. How can you not balance it and stay alive? How can you not balance it and save out something for yourself? After giving, in the hope that when they are successful, they come back and take care of you. Some children will not come back. Okay? Some children don't even want to call you to say, my parents, how are you people? Because that is the society we are. That is what is happening in the world. Many parents today, for let me say, as I'm talking to you now, some of your children, if you are a parent, some of your children have not called you for the past 1 month. That is not love, that is not care. That is to tell you how the world is going. So we have to be careful when we are spending everything we have. Why not you let them go to some of the schools that you can afford, or let them go to the government school that you and I have been paying the tax here. Let them go, but encourage them. Except they are so intelligent and they get this scholarship in a school where they don't need to spend money, like Harvard, like Cambridge, like Yale, and they have that scholarship where you don't need to spend all that you have. And oh God, thank you. That would be so perfect. If not it, you have to go to one that I can afford. You didn't train that child for that child to live his or her responsibility, her own personal life, his own personal life, to cater for even something that is not necessary for you. Because let me tell you, some mothers, I watched one video from Europe where a mother will be like, want to eat her child down. That is so unnecessary. We have to learn, okay? That is a selfish reason. So you don't bother your children when they stand on their own. Let it be that they will gift you. They will call you and say, I sent you something. They will call you and buy you so on their own. On their own. That is to say, when you're training them, you are being wise. Okay, most of the time the praises, the attribution goes to parents when you do a good job. And for some parents who tried and tried, it's not because they didn't try, it is because luck didn't shine, and it is only God that also show mercy. Okay, so that is why we pray and we do our best. Okay, I want to appreciate you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in my next one. Bye-bye.